good to see you. Always here.
Yes.
So what are you going to do the one Comic-Con where you're not here? When you just see all the news and you're on a chaise lounge somewhere and you're like...
A drink with an umbrella in it. Yeah.
Maybe you're an evil genius too. I don't know what's happening at that point.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be weird not coming down here next year for the show, but who knows? Maybe I'll be coming down here for another show.
As you should be.
You never know.
Now, and that's one of the things we always look for. And you can tell all these people here, they're fans of you. You know, as an actor, they want the next thing. But before we get into all that, let's talk about the show itself right now. What is one thing that you remember about that first day? That you started when you came, the show's supernatural. You don't know if it's going to have season 2. You don't know what's going to happen. Maybe you guys just shot a pilot without even knowing it was going to have a season. Like,
sure.
What do you remember that first day?
That first day, in fact, I remember where we were. I remember what scene we were shooting. And I remember quickly feeling like this was going to be a really fun shoot because Jared and I instantly got along. We were already coming up with jokes to do in the scene that weren't written in the script, and we instantly felt like brothers, and I think that moment and that connection and that chemistry is really what's kind of kept us through going through this entire run. Yeah. I think it was all built and predicated on those two characters having a connection and a chemistry, and I felt like we found that immediately, and I do remember that vividly.
Now, one of the things about something this long is that this is a piece of your life. You know, there were marriages, there were babies, there were all these things were happening through all this too. So, you know, is this just going to be different when that one day this isn't the other thing that's part of your life? It's not one of the roads you're driving on at the same time as everything else. You know, have you thought about that day when it's just it's not there anymore and I don't get to see that family every day?
It's going to be very weird.
Yeah.
You know, we'll finish our final episode in April, beginning of April, and then we usually have a few months off for hiatus, and then we usually right around this time, right about mid-July, we start gearing up to start back up. So next July it'll feel really weird, not getting ready to head back up to Vancouver and start working again. But who knows? Maybe I'll be working on something else.
Yeah, and that's the way it is. Now, how long have you known how the show was going to end?
We went out there, Jared and I flew out to LA and sat in with the writers' room and were there when and heard the idea for the end. Now, if that's the way it goes, then we know. Again, we're just starting the season, so things could change.
Yes.
But I'm very happy and satisfied with what is our potential ending right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking so much forward to it, and we're looking for the next things to all out there. Now, this is one thing, and you can say no, of course, we're here at Comic-Con. There's so many fans here.
Yeah.
And there's one thing that the fans online always kind of ask about, so I have to try for them, and you can say no, but any chance you would wear those?
The Cyclops?
Because we're going to this next iteration, the next world. And maybe this might be it. Let's hope for it. Let's make it happen, fans.
All right,
Pleasure, sir. Have a great day.
Thank you.